Hey guys, it's JR Assassin back with a new video today. I know it's been a while since I've posted really anything, and I apologize for that. But in this video, we will be going over the first part of a three-part series on a new project. So, hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get on with the video. So, we began the whole project by gathering some spruce wood, also gathering a good amount of dark oak wood, and I mean a lot of dark oak wood. You're gonna see a good amount of clips of me literally just getting dark oak wood. Like, it's a little insane. We then went into the mines to get some iron to help make some hoppers for our large smelter, for mostly copper, and I had a lot of copper. We were gonna need a lot. We then went to start gathering our hardened concrete for the walls of the project. And I actually used this technique which worked pretty well, and just basically stacking up and then digging down. Then went on from this basically to just gathering all of it, and then getting more dark oak wood. I kid you not, there's a lot of times where you just get dark oak wood. Like, that's literally what I was doing a good portion of the time. And then we finally began the foundations of the first building, which we used polished deep slate and then deep slate bricks as well as cobbled deep slate. And it worked out pretty well. It was just getting a good look at what it was looking like, and I liked it at that point. We then started to pillar up with some dark oak logs to then strip them, which is honestly the best part, most satisfying part for sure. And then starting to add in the walls, which we just used actually just red concrete for, hardened concrete, and then the actual powder there, as you can see, and just kind of texturing the walls with that, kind of making it random. And then got a bunch of copper blocks and then placed them about 4 blocks apart because that's the fastest way you can get them to oxidize. Got those all placed, and then we begin the trimming of the edge for the first floor, and then just kind of adding trapdoors, and then not trapdoors, fence gates for little support bits, as well as adding in some windows on some of the sides. Some of the sides we didn't have windows, just because it was kind of faced towards the side of the mountain. Didn't look that great. And then we began basically just getting out this little balcony, which I really like, on the first floor. Looks really nice. And then we started to add these corner bits that you kind of typically see when it comes to Asian style buildings, which I really like. We then began kind of a roof section of the second floor, I guess you could call it, and then basically bringing off the trim on the edge, and then going to collect some oxidized copper. Wasn't really that much to collect. it was taking a while, and then just kind of slowly beginning the roof. Then got some more copper, placed that all out, and then began the second floor by placing the spruce pillars, and then getting in another roof section for the second floor. And then I began bringing in the second layer of walls, which I used calcite and diorite for, which I really liked. I was more subtle on the diorite, but it still works really well, I think. And then adding in a little bit more copper, as much as we can, and again placing more copper. That's probably the second thing you're going to see the most, is me just placing copper. And then basically getting some lanterns on the corners. And at this point I was really liking it. I like the red, it stands out really well against the white of the mountain. And then getting in kind of a borderline almost for the top and final roof, and then bringing in the trim for that as well, which just kind of stays the same as the first couple of floors, as well as getting in our fence gates. We then began the edging of the third roof, which was honestly probably one of the best roofs I've done for an Asian style type of build. Just kind of getting in a nice, like, basically kind of going for a nice rounded corners on each section, and then beginning to add windows in on each side, and then just kind of keeping the white walls in there with the diorite and the calcite, as well as also getting in some windows with dark oak fences, and then putting the lanterns on, and then actually making a chimney, which I kind of like. I wanted to keep it separate, and then as well as getting a little bit almost of a porch or walkway up to the front door, and then proceeding to go get some more copper to help maybe finish parts of the roof, maybe, as well as placing almost a full stack of copper blocks. I had a lot of copper sitting around, and this is one of the projects I thought I could do to use it up. And so yeah, that's mainly one of the reasons we're using a lot of copper. It's just to get rid of it. But either way, I'm still having fun playing the game though. And then going back to, obviously finishing the roof a little bit more, and again getting more dark oak wood. As you can tell, that's again thing you're gonna be seeing a lot. And then getting more portions of the roof filled in, and then there just finishing it off, and that is the first building done, which I think I just love it. I love the longness of it. And then here, I didn't get the beginning recordings. I couldn't find the beginning recordings. I guess I didn't record it, of this second building, which kind of sucks. It was on the live stream, but yeah, I guess I didn't record it, which is unfortunate. Went to go trade with some villagers just to repair my tools with the village that's nearby to me, and then adding some of the copper for parts of the roof there. And again, I apologize that I completely missed this, but I mean, it's not like you guys were missing a whole lot entirely, so it's not the end of the world. You guys will see this building quite a lot probably throughout the rest of this series. So then once again, kind of finishing off little things here, adding on the finishing roof part. Or actually, I'm trying to remember if this was the finishing part of the roof or not. No, it was not. There was another floor. Okay. So then basically adding in those dark oak pillars, and as well as adding the beams across there, and filling in the white walls with, again, diorite and calcite. And then going to finish the final edging, as you can see right there, and then finishing off the edging of the roof, and just a very simple fill in with the copper, not very expensive at the top. And as you can see there, probably again one of my favorite like Asian style buildings I've done. I love the little tower, and there's a nice quick view of what it's looking like. And then basically went into the mine to get some cobble deep slate as I was running out. And yeah, I just got a lot, as you can see there. Also got some tuff for pathway, so I made a pathway briefly between the two buildings, so just trying to keep everything connected. And then actually went into the mines to find coal, and while doing that, I found this geode, so got a bunch of the calcite as I was going to need it at some point. And as you can see there, just breaking down all the coal for the most part. And then from there, basically began the foundation of the third and final building of this first part. Then getting in the beams there. This is more going to be like an actual kind of tower was the plan. I stuck to the plan, but it wasn't the tower I was thinking of, but I still like it nonetheless. Again, bringing in the red walls here with the red concrete powder and solid red concrete, and then adding the trim on the edge using dark oak wood, which honestly I think dark oak wood is perfect for this Asian style of building. I think it's probably the best wood you can use, if not the best wood you can use for this particular style. So then from here, just kind of filled in the copper there, try not to waste any bits, and then starting on the second floor, which actually we did use red concrete. Normally my second floors I would go with a white wall, but not on this part, and then went back once again to get dark oak wood as I was just flying through it. You also don't get very much from each tree, so that was kind of one of the problems. And then starting the third floor, from there I actually just went to use the white walls that I was originally using for the second floors and above. And basically getting in the copper there, and this tower kind of thinned down a block every floor. So as you can see there, just kind of adding the corner bits that you kind of typically see on Asian architecture, which is very unique and I love it. And then for the final floor, again adding the trim, making it look pretty with the trapdoors and everything, and then finishing off the roof bit, bringing it all together and putting the copper on to have a finished result and a nice tower that I like a lot. I think it works beautifully. So that's the end of the video, guys. We're gonna head the outro in just a few seconds. Hope you guys enjoy the view. There you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and make sure to stay tuned for the second part, because that's probably gonna be a really juicy episode. You guys are probably gonna see me building a lot of this stuff, and yeah, make sure to stick around for that, and hope to see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace out.